What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the North Shore 9 postgame show powered by Primanti Bros. I'm Jim. With me tonight is Tyler. Tyler, Pirates win 8-3, defeat the St. Louis Cardinals. How are you doing tonight?
It's always good to get a win over the Cardinals. That just always feels good.
Always good.
A lot of encouraging signs tonight. Just a good night, a good, easy win.
It was a good day, Tyler.
Yeah.
It's a good day. Not only do the Pirates win 8-3, which means we're giving away free Primanti Brothers sandwiches. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce got engaged. What are your thoughts on that?
Good for them. Good for them. I don't need Swifties attacking me, so good for them.
Good for them. Hey, you know what? Travis Kelce found the love of his life via a podcast. So who knows? Maybe you're next.
You never know. You never know. Maybe Taylor Swift's waiting on me next.
There you go. We need to find Tyler's Taylor.
There we go. I'm sure she's waiting on a 31-year-old Pittsburgh Pirates podcaster.
She's somewhere out there watching the NS9 postgame show.
There's someone out there for everyone.
Yep. Back to the game, though. Like you mentioned, a lot of encouraging signs. Like I said, 8-3 win. The offense exploded early on. I mean, this game was pretty much a laugher from the get-go. The Pirates cruised out to an 8-0 lead before the Cardinals really could even touch Mitch Keller. So we'll get into that. And then Mitch Keller also, who's been in a little bit of a rough stretch, good bounce back start for him. He gets a quality start. His first quality start in over a month. Bullpen looked good, shut the door. Everyone on the offense got a hit except for Cruz and Peguero, but Cruz at least drove a run in. It was just it was a really good day overall. Like if you just enjoy watching the Pirates beat up on somebody, this was the game for you.
And again, it was the Cardinals, which just amplifies it more. Beating up on the Cardinals is always fun.
It really is. It really is. So let's get into this one. Pirates, like I said, jump all over the Cardinals in the first inning. Bryan Reynolds, who just stays hot with an RBI double to kick off the scoring. This was after Triolo got on base, who's been on fire. We'll talk about Triolo a little bit today as well. Horwitz with a single. Reynolds gets things going with the RBI double. O'Neal Cruz, fresh off the 7-day IL, with a walk to keep the inning going. And then just the Pirates just keep putting the ball in play. Andrew McCutchen, RBI base hit, 3-0. Sawinski, ground roll double, 4-0. Henry Davis, sacrifice fly, 5-0. And so it was 5-0 by the time the Cardinals recorded their first out.
Yeah, would they have the first 6 batters reach base in the first inning? Started off super hot. Ball wasn't really smoked, I wouldn't say, but they were good at bats. O'Neal Cruz had a good at bat that inning. You mentioned it. Triolo remains hot. Reynolds is starting to pick it up a good bit now. They just put the game away right away.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like it was over right then.
Yep. And Andre Palante, who was pitching for the Cardinals, we didn't think he had a shot of getting any strikeouts today. Ryan picked Palante on his FanDuel pick of the day to get over 3.5 strikeouts. And this afternoon, he even said, "How does this not hit?" And I believe I replied with, "Because he stinks." He stunk today, but he ended up going 5 innings, doesn't reach the 4 strikeouts. So Ryan is a loser once again.
It's so funny. It's so funny when he loses.
Continue to fade Ryan. But yeah, 5-0 out in front there in the first inning. Then they add even more in the second. Horwitz with a 1-out single, Bryan Reynolds with another double, O'Neal Cruz with an RBI ground out. Now it's 7-0. And I want to take some time just to talk about Bryan Reynolds for a bit. Obviously, awful start to the season. Big reason why Derek Shelton was fired, in my opinion, was just how bad and how poor he was to start the season. Like the offense in the first couple of months was just completely anemic. It was essentially O'Neal Cruz and nobody else. And Bryan Reynolds had a lot to do with that. But he's been coming on strong, and 2 doubles today, Tyler. And this is what's wild. Doubles number 33 and 34. He's now tied for the lead in the National League in doubles. Like all of a sudden, just having like an amazing doubles season.
Yeah, it doesn't add up to me at all. He hasn't been good at all year, obviously. Earlier, we talked about this a little bit, and you went down the list of guys that he's up there with. There is one guy on that list that doesn't fit, and it's Bryan Reynolds this year. He's kind of turned into a 3 true outcomes of doubles, strikeouts, and walks.
Yeah, I mean, look at this list. So these are the guys with 33 or more doubles. Bobby Witt Jr., Bo Bichette, Matt Olson, Jaron Duran, Bryan Reynolds, Freddie Freeman, Pete Crow Armstrong. Like all those guys are having hell of a seasons. And yeah, Bryan Reynolds' name is right in that mix. And like I said, just he's hitting doubles. I mean, his career high for doubles was his rookie year with 37. Like I said, he's already at 34. So he's going to shatter his career high for doubles. He's on pace right now for like 45 doubles.
I don't get it. I don't know. Still, he hasn't been good enough this year. Obviously, he's too close to a league average hitter. The strikeouts are up too high. Said it before, and we need to see a lot more about Bryan Reynolds this last month because I need to be confident in him going into next year. Right now, I'm not. Starting to turn it around a little bit, but he needs to continue this throughout September.
Yeah, he needs to finish strong. And again, like he can't just have another season like this where he started off so poorly. Right now, he's almost a league average hitter. He's sitting at a 97 weighted runs created plus. But I mean, there's still plenty of time. If you get that number up to like 110, then like I'm feeling fine going into next year. But yeah, he needs to have a strong finish. But he's been looking really good now for about, I don't know, a solid month and a half or so, where he's getting those numbers up there. But yeah, 2 doubles today. 7-0 Pirates after 2. They add in another run in the third with a Henry Davis homer. That Henry Davis at bat was a little wild, Tyler. 11 pitches. He fouled off a bunch of just like what looked like cookies, like just hangers, pitches right down the middle, was fouling them off. Eventually, pitch number 11, a slider, just caught too much of the zone, and he just yanks it 403 feet over the left field fence. Crushed it. His 6th home run of the season. He had Henry Davis, like he does these things where like you see what makes him so talented. And like I said, today, 1 for 3, the homer, and then a sacrifice fly. It wasn't like the greatest game in the world, but he was putting together like super competitive at bats. The home run was, I mean, obviously we need to see more of that. He made a play too on a strike 3 that it was a sweeper. Jordan Walker swung at it. It was 2 feet outside, got to the backstop, and he just, I mean, crazy athleticism. Gets back, gets the ball, throws it off balance, and makes the play at first base. You see all these signs about like, hey, like if he can just put this together and be more consistent, like there could be something here. Just a frustrating player right now.
Very frustrating. But start with that play he made behind the plate. It was very impressive. Not many guys can make that play. Not many catchers are athletic enough to make that play. In terms of at the plate today, his first 2 at-bats, he saw 20 pitches. Even that first at-bat, we got the sacrifice fly out of him. He saw 9 pitches that at-bat. Second at-bat, 11 pitches. And you mentioned, like, there were some balls I think he could have done something with, but can't really ask for more than grinding out that many pitches throughout 2 at-bats, and he finishes it with a home run. He's
Can't
doing a
ask for
better job.
anything more.
You can't, but
Yeah.
he's doing a better job, I think, of keeping the baseball fair when he hits it hard. Because every now and then it seems like when he hits it hard, he's yanking it 100,000 feet foul.
Mhm.
So probably something going well with his hands right now. Maybe moving in the right direction a little bit. We say it all the time. Like, you don't want to doubt Henry Davis. We see how good he's gotten behind the plate. You're not going to doubt the work ethic of this guy. It's tough, though. Like, he's been so bad. He's just been so bad at the plate this year. Moving in the right direction, I guess.
Yeah, I think it was just like he had that really, really bad stretch in like July where, I mean, he had in the month of July, he had a 347 OPS. And that's just like that's terrible.
Yeah,
He hit 093 that month. He was 4 for 43. Yeah, like you can't do that. August has been a little bit better, but still not where you want to see him. Like he's still batting below 200. OPS is still below 600. That this was his second homer of the month. You know what else is kind of crazy too? And I don't know if this is just because he catches skeens a lot, but this is the 6th straight game that Henry Davis has started that the Pirates have won. 6-0 the last 6 times Henry Davis has started.
Look, how long did we go saying that Paul Skeens couldn't get a win? Now they're getting wins. So
they're getting wins.
Maybe it's Henry Davis doing it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the Louisville grad.
That's what it is. Shout out to Cyrus for the super chat saying that it gave him PTSD in the first inning with all those runs. So glad it ended up being a little bit less stressful than the last time we jumped on some folks. But yeah, I mean, like I said, really, really good start to the game, and then they just finished. Mitch Keller, I said, he had a really nice bounce back start. He gave up the 3 runs, but I feel like once like the 4th inning came along, he really just started spamming the strike zone. Like, hey, we're up by 8. Let's just get through this. And he did give up a 2-run homer to Nolan Gorman. And then there was another run that came in on a ground ball. But the Cardinals had 0 hits with runners in scoring positions today. They only left 3 men on base. He was just limiting base runners. 6 innings, 3 hits, 3 runs, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts. Out there from Keller this year. Like the fastball was the velocity on it was more than we've seen typically. He hit 97.7 at one point in this game, but he averaged right around 95 miles an hour on that fastball today. And then the sweeper was it was sweeping today. He got 5 swings and misses on the sweeper, 7 swings and misses on the fastball for a total of 18 whiffs on the evening. So like some of the better stuff we've seen from Keller.
For sure. And it's nice to see him get that quality start again. Seems like he was just every night getting one of those a couple months ago, and now we're seeing the struggles and the fatigue of the year, but good to see the velo up today, definitely this late in the year. The big thing to take away is I think he pitched really well with a lead. You mentioned it earlier. He just attacked the strike zone. Didn't really allow many base runners. He did hit 2 batters, I believe 2, and 1 walk. I think the 2-run home run was after a hit batter.
He did hit 2 batters. Yep.
So yeah, you don't love the free passes there, but all things considered, that's only 3 throughout 6 innings. When you strike out 9 guys as well, just a really, really nice day for him. Nice to see him bounce back. Nice to see him attack the zone and be a veteran pitcher when you have a 7-0 lead. Just throw strikes, man. Throw strikes, save your bullpen. eat 6 innings, and you're going to cruise to a win today.
Offense didn't do much after that third inning. But yeah, they cruised. They cruised to a win. And I said, Keller, like I said, it was just good for a bounce back. You want to see him just continue to put together some good starts here. It very much felt like he was just falling back into the whole second half Keller. He's going to struggle again. If he can just kind of change that narrative a little bit down the stretch, I think it would do wonders. One, for if they decide to keep him next year in the rotation, because you're going to need Keller down the stretch. And two, if he is going to be a trade chip for you during the offseason, you really don't want him to tank his value these last 2 months of the year either. So it can be beneficial for the Pirates in multiple ways.
Right. You don't, if you are trading him, you don't want to be dealing a guy with a 4.30 ERA multiple years in a row when you know he's not that guy.
Right. Penn, we'll get to Jared Triolo, so I'll make sure we get your chat up there. But before we get to Triolo, I want to talk about Kyle Nicolas. I think it was you and Doug who talked about Kyle Nicolas the last time he pitched. But Kyle Nicolas has now looked really, really good his last few times out. This is now his 5th straight scoreless outing. 3 of those 5 outings have been 2 innings. So like he's going multiple innings. Also, 4 games in a row now where he's pitched like with a lead in bigger spots. Like this wasn't really a big spot today, but like he's kind of was that mop up guy for a while, and now he's pitching in, with leads, and he's delivering. He's throwing strikes. That's the difference. Like he's throwing strikes. He's being more efficient. Today, 2 innings, 24 pitches, 16 of those for strikes. He did walk a batter, but the strikeouts came today with 3. He hadn't really struck out somebody for a while. But the stuff is so enticing with Kyle Nicolas, where like you want him to just, it's the command. The command has always been the issue. Like if he throws strikes, the stuff is so good that he should be able to get hitters out. But his problem has been that he hasn't been able to throw strikes. But he's on a hell of a run right now, and it's fun to see.
He is, and that was his first walk since August 13th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 outings in a row without a walk. I know last time I was on with Doug and we talked a little bit about Nicolas, I wasn't as intrigued, mainly because he hadn't been missing bats lately. Maybe that was the wrong thought process because he was in the zone so much, and maybe that was just the first step in getting Kyle Nicolas put together here, because we saw the swing and miss today, but we saw it while maintaining in the zone. You're right, though. He's got a little bit of that Colin Holderman in him. Like, the stuff's so good, and you want to keep giving him chances. But command-wise, you can't keep putting him out there if he's pitching the way he was earlier in the year. I don't know what to make of him at this point. He's one of those guys you want to see throughout September here, how he does. Mm-hmm. If he can continue this stretch, though, I mean, you definitely have something. The stuff is just too good to, like, it's too good for it not to work if he can just throw enough strikes.
It really is. If you subscribe to like Stuff Plus, right? He's got the 3rd best slider on the team, 2nd if you count active roster. It's Paul Skeens, and then it's Kyle Nicolas. If you look at the curveballs, it's Braxton Ashcraft, Paul Skeens, Kyle Nicolas. So like the stuff is there. It's just he hasn't been able to locate those pitches at all. And what we've seen him do these last few outings is locate them, because like I said, the stuff is so good that like he doesn't have to hit his spots all the time. Like if he throws those pitches in a spot where hitters are going to at least swing, where it's a competitive pitch, he's going to get positive results because they're so good. So hopefully he keeps this up, because I mean, maybe this will be a learning experience for him where it's like, hey, you know what? My stuff is really freaking good. If I can just stay around the zone and make it so that people are swinging the bat when I'm throwing these pitches, like I'm going to have success. So yeah, something to keep an eye on. He's been really, really good lately.
Really, he's been good since like the beginning of the month as well. I think August 4th was his last blow up, and since then, he's been really good. 386 ERA, 280 FIP, walking less than 2 per 9. Like it's been a little bit more of a stretch than we're probably giving him credit for.
Yeah, I mean he had a blow up on the 13th too, where he gave up 4 runs. But I mean for the month,
Yeah, that did happen.
though, definitely better results. But yeah, I mean he's now gone 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 scoreless innings now in a row.
So yeah, we've had 2 blow ups this month. So maybe not as good this month as I thought.
Yeah, but 8 scoreless.
Yeah,
since August 13th.
More good than bad.
More good than bad. Speaking of more good than bad, Jared Triolo, Tyler. Jared Triolo with his 5th multi-hit game in a row. The first time a Pirate has done that since Starling Marte in 2017. I know Penn's a big fan here. He's $2 super chat. Click your heels and say there's no one like Big Tree. I put out a stat earlier today going into today's game. Jared Triolo was 6th in Major League Baseball among all shortstops since the trade deadline in WAR. I want to say he was the 5th best hitter during that time frame as well among all shortstops. I know we've talked about this extensively, but like he just keeps hitting. What does Jared Triolo have to show you these last 6 weeks for you to really feel comfortable about Jared Triolo going into 2026? Like, is there anything that he could possibly do?
Nothing will make me feel comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I'll say that's kind of got me kind of leaning in a direction of feeling like this is somewhat real is the fact that we're seeing the power. Like since beginning of August, his ISO's 181, slugging 514. I don't know. Like I don't think I'm going to buy into it at all going into next year. But we're also at an 85 weighted runs created plus now. He's only 15% below average. His expected WOBA is way above average. Like everything points that this is kind of real. I can't get there though. Like we've seen this before. We saw it his rookie year. This one's a little different because it's not. He doesn't have a high strikeout rate during it. He's not hitting ground balls all over the place. They're just finding holes. Nothing's going to make this feel real, but it might be real.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. Like, I don't know if there's anything that he could do that can just like erase my memory of him going through really bad stretches of baseball. But Jared Triolo has always been somebody who, as much as I've like been against him playing every day, like I'm very pro Jared Triolo should be on this team. Like he's a major leaguer. He can play really good defense in multiple positions. And like there's value to just that. So like as far as Jared Triolo being a Pittsburgh Pirate and contributing in some sort of meaningful way in 2026, I'm all aboard. All aboard that. And yeah, like this stretch he's on, I mean, he's getting consistent playing time. He's playing a position that like he really hasn't played a ton of, and he's holding his own there. Like he looks like an average major league shortstop defensively. And the offense, like you said, has been there. Yeah, I think more power would definitely be fun to see. And we're seeing a little bit more of that. We're seeing him get doubles. We're seeing him hit the ball over the fence. I don't know. Like I'm with you. Like I still just need to see more because I can't get over the fact that like we've seen at least 2 extended periods of time with him over the last 2 years where he's been the worst hitter or the second worst hitter in baseball.
He was just so bad for so
Yeah.
long this year. It's hard to get that out of your head, and he was so bad last year. Like we've got a pretty big sample size of him not being a good hitter. But this is turning into a pretty decent sample size as well. Like I said, I don't think I'm not going to buy into it based on what happens the rest of this year. It's definitely going to give him more opportunities in my brain though.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, like Jared Triolo is your everyday shortstop for the rest of the year. I mean, as much as we were like, where's Cam Devaney at? Where's like, no, sorry, I was wrong. Like that Jared
Right.
apparently getting an extended look at shortstop Jared Triolo was the right decision. And I don't really know. I don't really know where to go from here. Because if he keeps doing this, it's like that whole fool me once, fool me twice, fool me 3 times now. It's yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Just something to watch. And I don't know what he can do that will make me say, Jared Triolo, we're gonna ride with you at shortstop next year. Like I don't know what he could do to do that, but whatever he's doing right now is at least making me go through these like exercises in my brain where I'm trying to confuse myself because like I said, I don't really know what to think of the guy right now.
At the very least, the Pirates might have found another bat on a team that desperately needs bats, or at least another good baseball player on a team that needs good baseball players. So whether it's starting at shortstop every day next year or just becoming the utility guy that we thought he would be, because if he performs similarly to this, like in a vacuum, being around this type of production offensively, not just this month, but over the whole course of the year, that's a pretty good baseball player you'll take as a utility guy.
Oh, I'll take him as a utility guy all day. Like
Right,
I'm on board. I'm on board there.
And feeling a lot better about it now, though.
Yeah, I'm on board there. It's just it's going to take a lot for me to get on board with more than that.
Yeah. Because like 3 months ago, I don't even know if I was on board with him being the utility guy. He was that bad offensively. Now it's different.
Yeah, now it's different. Yeah, I mean, he's now OPS is creeping up. It's now 665, 86 weighted runs created plus. And yeah, like I said, the defense has been good. This was his 32nd game at shortstop. And he's showing that he can more than hold his own there. You look at the other options that this organization has at shortstop, there really aren't any internally right now. So if he can be that guy, he can be that guy. It's just I don't know. It's again, it's he's got me confused.
We've done
he's
this
confusing
before.
me.
We've done this before, and I don't want to be fooled again.
We've done this before, and we've done this with many people. Like we've done this with Brian Hayes. We've done this with with Jack Swins. We did this with Gregory Polanco. You know, like there's been multiple guys that we've done this with where it's like, oh, all right, we got something here. And it turns out it's fool's gold. I'm with you. I don't know if there's anything that will make me actually feel good.
No.
Like he could continue at this. He could have a 130 weighted runs created plus from here to the end of the year. And I don't know if I'm going to ever say, yep, Jared Triolo, opening day shortstop. Let's go.
No.
It's
I don't think I can get there.
I don't know if I can get there. But it's been a really, really good stretch. So keep it up. Keep it up. Keep making me feel weird about this, Jared. Keep doing it. I'm rooting for you.
Jared, keep making Jim feel weird.
Keep making me feel weird. Get your hashtag raise it in. Again, Pirates win 8-3. We're up to 86 entries. See if we can get that up to 100 before we give out our sandwiches. But yeah, Triolo, I wanted to talk about him. Isaac Madsen comes in with a 1-2-3 ninth as well. Anything else you had specifically to kind of talk about here?
Have we talked ourselves into Isaac Madsen fully? Are we just penciling him into like 7th?
I think I'm just riding the I'm riding the Isaac Madsen wave right now.
It's a fun wave.
Yeah, it's a fun wave. I'm a big fan. I don't know if he's someone who I'm going to like trust long term quite yet, but I trust him short term. Like I feel good when Isaac Madsen goes into the game.
Yeah, right now for sure.
So, yeah, big fan. Enjoying
watching him.
Also, the Pirates, what's been weird here is like, even though Keller has been, blowing up here a bit, the Pirates couldn't win a Mitch Keller start beginning of the year. And now that Mitch Keller is like pitching poorly, the Pirates have now won 6 of Keller's last 8 starts. And if you want to go even farther than that, they've won 8 out of his last 11.
Mitch Keller, Paul Skeens, winners.
Weird baseball. Anyways,
Weird
can we
team.
give away some sandwiches?
Yeah, let's give them away.
Get your hashtag Raisits in, like the video, subscribe to the page if you haven't yet. But yeah, Pirates are 8-3 winners. So we're going to give away 2 Primanti Brothers sandwiches to 2 different people. If you win, make sure you got the Primanti Brothers app downloaded on your phone. Email us at northshore9@gmail.com. Whatever your email address is associated with your Primanti's account, and we'll get those put in there. First winner is WB/H. WB/H. Congratulations. Again, email us northshore9@gmail.com, and we will get those Primanti Brothers sandwiches loaded into your account. Winner number 2 is Chelsea Palmer. Congratulations, Chelsea. Again, same thing. Email us northshore9@gmail.com. Yeah, there you go. Some
Congratulations to our 2 winners. I definitely thought that was Wilkes-Barre Scranton, but WB/ sounds better.
Oh, okay. Is that what it is?
I don't know. Probably not. I'm gonna guess it's not Wilkes-Barre Scranton Lash. It's probably WB/. You're probably right.
WB/.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, congrats, guys. Pirates win. They're now 58-45 on the season. They've got 2 more games. 58-75. Sorry, 75. 45 would be good.
45 would be nice.
Yeah, that'd be real good.
Different trade deadline.
They also lead the season series against the Cardinals 6-5, which means if they win one of these next 2 games, they officially clinch a season series win against the St. Louis Cardinals. So tomorrow, game time 7:45. It is Sonny Gray against, I know that the starter, here we go. Carmen Majinski will start tomorrow against the St. Louis Cardinals. Braxton Ashcraft will start Thursday. So there we have it. Carmen Majinski starting tomorrow against Sonny Gray, 7:45 p.m. It's also a national TV game, Fox Sports 1.
Don't have many of those anymore.
No. Huh. The poor Fox Sports 1 crowd.
Yeah. Poor announcers.
All right, guys. That's all we got for you. Appreciate you all. Like the video, subscribe to the page. If you want to bet on tomorrow's game, go to FanDuel. They got you covered. Check out Ryan's lock of the day. That'll be out sometime tomorrow as well. And probably don't do the same thing that Ryan picks. I would stay away.
I would definitely fade it.
Yeah. All right, guys. Appreciate everybody. We'll catch y'all later.
Peace out, Scouts.
All right, that wraps up this episode of North Shore 9. Thanks so much for tuning in. Whether you're listening on the podcast or catching us on YouTube, if you enjoyed the show, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It really helps us grow. And if you're listening on the podcast, a quick review goes a long way in helping others find the show. Plus, be sure to tell a friend about us. There's always room for more here in the NS9 community. And for those looking to support us a little more, consider joining our Patreon, become an MVP member, and get exclusive perks while helping us continue to bring you more of the Pirates content you love. Thanks again for all your support, and let's go Bucs.